give a warm welcome to Natalie Russell.
Thanks, Ben. Thank you. Guess what? I'm not stressed. I've had my brain power on, so everything will make sense today. But welcome. I was so excited, nervously excited to introduce my business. I've been in the business just over a year using essential oils with some emotional support for women, just over 4 years through with antenatal and postnatal women. My background is nursing. I'm really passionate about empowering women and families and individuals in their home setting, and over that time we've had our 2 beautiful children. So these are my whys, what I do. So my beautiful son Xavier, Ruby June, and my gorgeous supportive husband Mark. I don't know how sometimes he puts up with me, but he does. And they are my whys. So my journey into radiant living with using essential oils came about nearly this time last year. With my nursing background, with particularly babies in particular, they really rely on their sense of smell in their first few months in particular. So as my children grew up, Ruby has had some quite severe allergies. She's anaphylactic to a few different things, and our home I discovered was being toxic. I do and did love the thought of bleach, and our house was so clean. Inadvertently, that was making my beautiful children a little bit sicker at the time, that I didn't really understand. And in my head I thought it was too hard to really swap to that low tox, hippiness type of lifestyle. There's too hard in my head. So why did I use and choose the Young Living brand? Because they use the seed to seal range and philosophy. So they cultivate, they plant, they don't use any chemicals and pesticides within that planting process. They do thousands of tests on their oils, so it is the most therapeutic high grade oil. So I thought, if I could not use that on myself and on my own children, how could I promote it and then use that within my business? So do oils work very, very effectively? Yes, they do. So as you can see, the oil goes in within 22 seconds, and that takes 22 seconds to reach your brain. So you put it on your skin and it gets absorbed. Your skin is the largest living organ, so it gets absorbed into your skin, into your brain, and then in your bloodstream, and then it will affect every cell in your body within 20 minutes. Now that's the most technical nursey bit that I'm going to go in today, because I love it. I could talk about it even more and you'll just all zone out, but really I use the best and the most highest quality because of that. Whatever you put on your skin, you inhale it, you can diffuse it, I'll go through shortly. It goes into your living cells. So you just want the purest and the best. So the 3 areas in my business that I really do focus on is diffusing. I've got 2 diffusers here today. Both come from my house, and there's a few more still there, but I didn't want to bring them all today. They break down the molecules really simply. They don't change them, they break them down to microscopic parts so they can get into that bloodstream. We have a home diffuser, so that's got a beautiful light that does turn off, and that has that beautiful steam coming out. And then we have, that's added with water. We have the one on the right, which looks like a little pyramid, that has the pure essential oil in it, so that is connected to the bottle itself. So that is what is in the bottle is what comes out and gets absorbed into the atmosphere, into your body. We also have low tox living products. So that is one of the things that was really high on my agenda with starting my business, is to get all the chemicals out of my kitchen sink, under my kitchen sink. Now, by the way, I've got so much room in there because I just have one product, and that is a household cleaner. We also use low tox, non-toxing laundry liquid. I'd been using that for a couple of weeks, and Ruby thanked me because her skin didn't feel itchy anymore. She didn't know any different, and I was using the hyperallergenic brand from the supermarket, and I thought, oh my goodness. She just put up with it because that was what her norm. We also have dishwashing liquid and a thieves spray, which the eye spray on everything. So, you know, when you go and touch all those rails as you're walking down into the supermarket that every other 1,000 of people have touched, spray the hands, and the kids, we can go and have lunch straight away into the to Westfield or wherever we would like to go, knowing that I don't have 1,000 other people's germs on me and on my children's skin as well. Just go back. And then we have some wellness products as well. So these are our wellness products. So that's the niche that I was talking about today. So please be free to have a shot of that. Antioxidant support, we have some capsules, some omega-G, so vitamin D, fish oils, BLMs, which are my husband's favourite at the moment. So that supports your bone, ligaments and muscles as well. And diffusing. So these are a couple of the other types of diffusers. My children have the 2 diffusers down the bottom. Ruby's got the Reef, and Xavier, even though he's 11, he wanted the Dinosaur Volcano one. So that gives out a beautiful light at night. You can turn that off as well. So I lavender bomb my children every night. So Ruby, you know, was still coming in when she was 4 and 5 years old into our bed and just waking up, just not being able to get back into that sleep cycle. And so put the lavender on, and they have the most restful sleep, and they're really ready to go. They repair at night, and mentally they're ready to go the next day. And also there's a couple of other types of diffusers there. So it's really about sometimes looking and aesthetically loving one. So one of the obstetricians in Geelong has this one because he wanted this in his practice, and to make it look good and feel a high quality product in his surgery. So low tox living, as I spoke about. So this is what I use, and this is what I used to use. So really one product that covers so much, from cleaning the tops of the surfaces to my bathroom. My cleaner loves that because she just has one product to use. So that works well within my cohort of antenatal and postnatal mums. So and also we have some wellness drinks as well. So as you can see down here, these give the energy and vitality without the nasty additives in the synthetically made drinks some of you may or may not have. And the wellness products. So we do have skincare as well. So we have a chemical-free skincare, essential oil infused as well. So that's up the top. We have a hand wash. We have shower gels. We have hair care. Thank you. And we also have products that will help with supporting the sports professionals in our room as well. And massage oils. So we have so much in our range. And that's just a few more other. So for men as well, the prostate health and the vitamin D. Most of the population is vitamin D deficient. So it's not knowing about that is something that is a natural form of a supplement that you can take. I also do low tox gifting. So giving that gift without full of chemicals. So I love doing that. We have bake and make sessions. My husband's like, "What are you baking tonight?" I'm like, "Nothing edible, however you could, but make some bath bombs and shower gels." And Helen might be familiar with the one on the left. That was for the one that I use for your beautiful friend. So yeah, so my bread and butter clients. So they're all individuals who are wanting to switch to a low tox home wellness lifestyle. And yes, that is, you just don't know it yet. Also antenatal expectant families and postnatal families. That's a lot of people that I work with, being in the nursery setting. I have referrals from people that I don't really know who they're for, so it's word of mouth. They just want to, all the children, particularly babies, on the floor putting things in their mouth, gets ingested straight away. So my Cream and Dream, I've put these together. Really, I could put everyone together because the Cream and Dream clients in my business are allied health professionals. So the physiotherapists, the chiropractors, the massage therapists, the naturopaths, the Bowen therapists, the obstetricians, the midwives and independent midwives. I work with them very closely to give support to their women as well. Cafes, I know Jim is implementing some of the Ninja into his products range as well. Doctors, nurses, paediatricians and midwifery units, and we'll be excitedly talking to the special care unit here, as there was a recent study that I'll introduce, which is really exciting, about babies who were given lavender, who were babies who are withdrawing from narcotics, who developed that addiction in the womb. So to reduce the stress on the baby from a non-chemical based product is really important to a lot of the families and the family's outer circle as well. So that is me, Natalie Russell, Radiant Living.